Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday afternoon football review for round 25 of the 2021 NRL season. We just saw the Brisbane Broncos defeat the Newcastle Knights 35 points to 22 up there at Suncorp Stadium in the final game of Alex Glenn. Alex Glenn played his final game today for the Brisbane Broncos. He will be retiring at the end of the season, which is obviously today, but the Broncos, they had a nice win. Newcastle did rest their entire forward pack, so it was always going to be a bit difficult for Newcastle. And Pearce and Ponga came off early in the second half, so the Broncos pretty much had it in the bag once Newcastle took off Ponga and Pearce. But let's get into the game. So in the 7th minute, Milford puts up a bomb for Xavier Coates. He taps the ball backwards, and Kobe Hetherington ends up scoring the first try of the game. Broncos go to a 6-0 lead after 7 minutes gone. Good start for the Broncos. And then in the 14th minute, the Broncos go to the left-hand side. Corey Oates ends up scoring for the Broncos. Good to see Corey Oates get a try. So he scores for the Broncos. Broncos 12-0, 14 minutes gone in the game. 24th minute, big injury here. Payne Haas with an ankle injury. He goes off on a Medicab. I believe the injury ended up being a high sprained ankle, so he should be all good for round 1 next year, Payne Haas. But obviously he was a big loss for the Broncos. So hopefully Payne Haas gets well very soon. And then in the 28th minute, Kalen Ponga throws a nice cutout ball to Anawi Tuwala. Tuwala ends up scoring. Clifford misses the goal. Broncos 12 points to 4. 28 minutes into the game gone. 35th minute, Tessie New puts a grubber kick in for Herbie Farnworth. Farnworth scores for the Broncos. Farnworth converts his own try. Half time, Broncos lead the Knights 18 points to 4. I thought Newcastle were a bit off their game in the first half, obviously resting their entire forward pack. The Saifidi brothers were not there. Frizzell was out. Barnett was out. They had a lot of players out today, Newcastle. Heimel Hunt was out for Newcastle. Jaden Brayley was out. Newcastle had plenty of players out today, so it was quite tough for them as well. But in the second half, the Broncos, they just kept on going with the job. Milford, nice short ball to Cobbo, back to Milford. Milford scores in his final game for the Broncos. Broncos 24-4. 49th minute, Corey Oates drops a grubber kick from the Knights. Stafford ends up scoring a try. Pretty poor defense from Corey Oates. Should have handled that a bit better, but Newcastle scored for Stafford. Broncos 24-10. And then 52nd minute, Jake Clifford throws an intercept for Cobbo. He runs 80 metres and scores. Broncos 30-10. 61st minute, Albert Kelly to Anthony Milford. Back on the inside to Tessie New. Tessie New scores for the Broncos. Broncos 34-10. 64th minute, Jake Clifford puts a grubber kick in for Jack Johns. Johns scores. Broncos 34-16. 67th minute, Brody Jones runs through a gap. Offloads it to Chris Randall, the hooker. Randall scores. Clifford converts it. Broncos 34-22. And in the 76th minute, Milford takes a late field goal. And the Broncos have beaten the Knights 35 points to 22 up there at Suncorp Stadium in Alex Glenn's final game. Milford's obviously final game as well. He's going to the Rabbitohs. Xavier Coates' final game. He's going to Melbourne. So good on the Broncos today. It was a very nice win from them. They had plenty of attack in them. But, we'll go through some of the great players. I thought Tessie New at fullback today. Thought he was great at fullback. I thought Corey Oates was a bit of a mixed bag. Had some good stuff and bad stuff about him out there. Xavier Coates was, again, a bit like Oates. Very up and down. I thought the centres were great. I thought Cobbo and Farnworth were outstanding. I thought Milford was outstanding. I thought Milford had a blinder. Kelly was decent as well. I thought Ethan Bullymore was okay. Payne Haas was good before he got injured, which was a shame. Alex Glenn had a fairly quiet game, but obviously he just wanted to get the result. So he was a bit quiet, Glenn, but obviously winning was the main thing for him today. Ricky was a bit quiet as well. Hetherington was okay, but I believe he broke his jaw or something, so hopefully he gets well in the off-season. I thought the bench for the Broncos as well. I thought Reece Kennedy And TC Rabadi had a really good game as well out there for the Broncos. As for the Knights, thought Callum Ponga was okay, but obviously he didn't play the whole game. He was rested early in that second half. Thought Anari Tuwala tried very hard out there. Bradman Best had some decent moments. I thought Stafford Tower looked okay. Jay Clifford was trying very hard, but he was really struggling out there by himself. Jay Clifford. I thought Josh King. I thought he had a great game as well. Clemmer was great. I thought Johns was okay for Newcastle. Brody Jones was all right. Watson was a little bit quiet. Full of Knights bench, though. I thought Pasami Solo, I thought he was outstanding off the bench for Newcastle. I thought he had a really good game. And Momo Ossia, I can't pronounce his last name, but he had 151 minutes off the bench. I thought he was outstanding. But the Broncos, very good win for them in their final game of the season. They will finish 14th on the ladder if the Cowboys lose to Manly, which I think they will. But good win for the Broncos, and obviously doing it for Xavier Coates, Anthony Milford, and most importantly, Alex Glenn. My top 3 players on ground for the Broncos and Knights game this afternoon, though. Number 3, I'm going to go with Tessie New. I thought he was outstanding. Number 2, I'm going to go with Selwyn Cobbo. Thought he had a great game. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Anthony Milford. I thought he was incredible today. Milford scored a try, set up a try, ran for 234 metres. I thought Milford was outstanding. But guys, that's it for this Saturday afternoon football review. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.